Alright guys, welcome to another edition of Danjer Collecting Pickups. It's been quite a few months since we've done our last pickup video in support of my son's growing collection, and today we're joined at his personal creative table, I guess you can call it, his Ultimate Spider-Man table, and we will be looking at a number of key items that we were able to pick up for him over the past couple months. The first lot of items is from the Motor City Comic Con, and there, for example, we were able to secure a print like this. This is a classic and iconic cover by Neil Adams. Obviously had Neil sign that, and my dad was able to join me on the trip over to the States. All right, and in doing so, by buying that print and having that signed, we were able to get a hardcover edition of, or already had it, but the Superman vs. Ali hardcover, and that was addressed to Danjer from Neil Adams. So that was just the beginning of the great pieces that we were able to pick up. My friend Tony Gray was in a Superior area, and his artwork was actually featured there at the con and all the signage. But that was a little plug for you, Tony. He was next to legendary artist Bob Layton. And from there, as you know, or as some would know, he did Iron Man. And again, picked up another print that was signed by him. Apologies for the glare from the lights off the reflection here. And finally, next to Bob was Scott Hanna, that many might have recalled from everything Nightfall, Night Quest, Night's End, those classic years Batman. And Scott did a sketch here, as you can see, of Batman, which is fantastic, and also just wrote a little letter to Ryder, to Danjer, keep up the creativity, Scott Hanna. So that was great to get. All right. Moving on to some books, was able to pick up two books, the first from Rogues Gallery via Sean, and the second from Scott at Paper Heroes. They were variant covers of Power Rangers featuring the Green Ranger, and I was able to bring these books over to Motor City and get them signed by Jason David Frank, my favorite Ranger, the Green Ranger, and other many Rangers throughout the entire series, and he autographed that, and it was 2 for 1, so after that book I was able to also get this variant with the Dragon Zord signed. All right, so that was great to have. And I guess some honorable mentions before we get the pièce de résistance. Along the way I was able to pick up some things in the wild, but I brought them into Rogues, and Sean was nice enough, and I'm very thankful, to replace those with mint copies of Amazing Spider-Man variant number 666, Number of the Beast, which featured that shop, his shop, Rogues Gallery Comics, as you can see there, and that was signed by both Sean and Robin with thanks. And then they also provided me a copy of Sabrina number 1, where Rogues is also featured again, signed by Sean and Robin once again. All right, the pièce de résistance now, getting right to it on the comic front, and I noticed I just missed something else, but we'll get to that, was this here, the NYX or Next number 3. Recently there was a comic auction, and both my friend Scott Dishman, aka Dish, and I wanted the same book. It was a raw copy of this, ungraded. I didn't want to bid against my friend, so I let him win it. And from there, pretty much over the weekend, I thought about it, and I went into Rogues, and I just said, Sean, I want the graded copy. Let's do this. And I got the 9/8 copy, CGC graded, with the first appearance of Laura Kinney. So it was great to have that book. Some other quick honorable mentions, again from Rogues. There's a lot of Rogues in this, but there's a Hildebrand variant cover of Steve Rogers, Captain America. I know not too many people are happy with the book, but I love this Hildebrand cover. It's iconic, it's classic. I just love it. But there is that, and also just a quick note to rest in peace to legendary Darwin Cook. His work on Frontier was just amazing. If there was like one thing I could live with for the rest of my life when it comes to books and art and comics, it would be like Frontier, like Darwin Cook, straight up. So this book here was signed by Meredith Finch, and that was also picked up at Rogues. Finally, in the wild, just great to have another copy of Batgirl number 1. All right, so that's it on the comic front. We're gonna get to some other cool stuff. The first being a decal that was made by my friend Eric. Sorry, Eric, for a second I went blank there. So I got that with thanks. I haven't applied that to anything yet. And also a gift for Ryder, which was this Dorbs Batman Batmobile. and I brought that to Motor City Comic Con. It was signed to Danjer, as you can see there, to Danjer Adam West, or you could read it as to Adam Danjer West, I guess, but that was gifted to Ryder from Lisa, so thanks so much, Lisa. And moving upward, I guess one thing I missed over the couple years was that my mom has been on an annual basis giving coins to Ryder. The first was his baby coin, there's his baby feet, and that was from 2014, the year he was born. Then the year after, on his birthday, she gave him, pardon me, a Superman coin, as you could see there. And this year, how fitting, was the Batman vs Superman coin. So thanks so much from Ryder, Mom. He will appreciate it, and I'll take care of it till he's ready. Last but not least, going back to Dish, both he, myself, and Alex, another friend, we made it out to this yard sale where this person was selling off her entire comic collection. It was great. Everyone got something, so it was great. Everyone was happy. But in the process, I was able to get a few cards, and today, Dish, we're going to show you what those were, if you didn't already figure it out. The first was, and I got these at an amazing bulk price, by the way, but this was pretty much free in the process, was a Sidney Crosby Upper Deck Young Guns rookie. I'm not going to say it's a 10 because it's not graded, but I'll just say it's in near mint condition. It's fantastic, and I had that blocked, and I was able to put that beyond plastic. There was another card. It was a graded 10 Crosby. It wasn't the Upper Deck Young Guns. It was another card from his junior days, which I gave, actually Ryder gave to my neighbor Troy, who's a Penguins fan, Sid Kid fan as well. Now, more recently, I was able to pick up another rookie. All right, some people call him the real deal. I call him the franchise, and that's Connor McDavid, as you can see right there. Again, an ungraded raw copy card, very high grade. Just in my humble opinion, 9 and 9.5. I don't want to say again it's 10. It has to be graded, but there was that. All right, but it's kind of ironic that I was able to find these cards more recently. So we have McDavid, we have Crosby, we have a Penguin and an Oiler, and I was reflecting back on the past year, and it was kind of ironic because last year I was able to get, there's Gretzky, and there's Lemieux. All right, so it's funny that from 30 years ago we have a Penguin and an Oiler, and then Legends of the Past, and today we have Legends of the Future with another Penguin and Oiler. So that's it for another edition of Danger Collecting Pickups. We hope you're all well. As you can see here, Ryder's collection is growing, so by the time he's like 20, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thanks so much and have a great day.